Wicked here, and it is Fun Draw Friday. And for this Fun Draw Friday video, I figured we would draw Raphael from Ninja Turtles, because why not? Right. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a circle-ish shape, basically just establishing a head. Okay, and I'm going to come off with a neck right here, and I'm just going to sketch out the shoulders, really kind of build out the different shapes for the body. Let's come in here. Okay, so I'm just going to come around, get the different shapes that I need. Just kind of thinking about where I want different muscles to be, like the shoulders, things like that, like how much space. So let's finish building up probably the chest first. Exaggerate and stylize, so we're going to kind of build him up a little bit first and just kind of loosely create the muscles on his body. So I'm probably going to turn this shoulder out just a little bit more. And I come across the chest here. Out, and then I'll build that shoulder up on the other side here. Just continue just working in shapes. So let's pull the body down from there. Work out a bicep. Gonna bring in a forearm. Just hold that there for now. Build up the middle part of the body. Get too long there. Let me start the thigh. Shrink it down just a little. And I'm going to take that out. The thigh there. Build up a leg. Just going to get a little bit curve here. Take that thigh out a little bit. Let's build that up. So let's come back up to this arm here. Let's build out that forearm. Okay, we got a little bit of an elbow in here. building that forearm up. Come down into the hand. Take that out. Kind of turn that in this way. This forearm, let's bring that down a little bit here. And we can kind of curve. Like that. Go out. And have ourselves a thumb right here. And we can kind of pull back the finger. And then kind of come from behind it a little. Like that. We may adjust it and let's cut it down some. Do that for now. Come back. Okay, so obviously I can get rid of the line work of the legs. Just pretend, you know, that they kind of go through here. Build up a little bit of a knee. And we can kind of curve that out to make our thigh shape. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is we're going to come out to the calf. Cut down in front just a little bit there. Get part of the foot here. And then we'll go out. We're going to have to move this up so you guys can see the feet. So all I did was just kind of add the calf in here. Right down on the foot. Got our toes down there. Okay, let's finish off this other side. Turn that calf out this way. Bring that thigh out a little bit more, make it a little bit thicker. Get a knee shape in here. Come out with our calf on this side, kind of cut a line in front right there. Come down. Okay. And as I come down on the foot here, and we just want to kind of build up our shapes a little bit. Okay, I can finish right here. Let's stretch that out a little bit. Like I said, we're going for a stylized look here, so let's do kind of about right there at that spot. So we're going to come out this way, the hand, we're going to bring that forearm out. That back. Okay. So let's put the arm down in front right there. So it might be a little bit too big, so kind of cut it down some. Alright, so I'm just working in my muscular shapes. Again, we're going for stylized looks, so it's not supposed to be, you know, 100 anatomic accuracy. Just going for more of my style on the drawing. Okay. So now that we have that set up, what we want to do is start adding in different details and shapes to our image. So what we'll do is we'll come up here to the head, and I really want to make sure that we establish the shape of his mouth. So kind of get that kind of a turtle beak going there. Okay, then I want to make sure that I get the shape of the eyes here. Right, and we can kind of, we want to make it look like it's arching across the head. So I'm going to kind of turn that down a little, arch that over. And just hold that shape there. Okay, we'll take the eye back like that. And just kind of thicken that up around the eye, just so it stands out a little bit more. Same thing here on this side. And we just have that up like that there. Okay, so we can take this piece, kind of refine that shape out, and then what I can do is we can kind of bring out the cheek a little bit right here, and fill that in. So we'll just refine that, and then come over here to the head. We're going to bring that nose shape up a little bit. And let's bring the chin here, and then just add a slight bend for the lip there. So I'll go ahead and refine the mouth there. Okay, so we have that. Just refine all this in here. Clean up some of my sketchiness over here. Okay, so I have that. So now let's take from the head here, let's kind of build a bit of thicker neck. Right? And then I can come from that same side here. And we can kind of add that in for the head. Now we want to build up the protective shell, if you will, his turtle breastplate. Okay, so we want to kind of curve that up and go around. that over. And we can curve that right down here to the arm. Like that. And go the other side. Find that line working there. Get myself a little bit more darkness coming from here. Maybe add in a little bit on the throat there. Okay. Then when I come to my chest here, add that in. I'm just refining that look and then cleaning up the inside there. Okay. So next thing I can do is we can add another split down here. Again, just kind of adding to the armor that a turtle has on the bottom down there. Okay. And then we can bend one more this way. Make sure is that we have that part of the shell here it's kind of severed, because it's where the legs come out from. So it's almost like kind of like having an underwear shape, if you will. Build that up like that, and then we want to kind of arch that around the leg just so it's more of a natural turn. So we'll just take what we have there and use that. What I'll do is we'll just build let's just make that fade into the lower area down there. Like that. Okay? So, continuing on, I can now go in and refine my muscle shapes on my arms. Now before I go any further, I have these elbow pads, right? So we want to make sure that we at least get those set up first. So I'm just going to kind of clean that up so you can see it better. So I'm just going to kind of go in there and draw on these little wrinkles and have that go back. Okay. And then what I want to do is like right in here and then right about here. So I'm going to come in this way. And we'll draw on the pad there. Again, I'm just going to clean up that sketchiness on the inside. Right, we can take these back. Turn that out just a little bit more. Okay. Now looking at this closer, I want to bring these just a little bit more. So let's refine that out. And just really have that run underneath. Right there. Okay, so not a little bit there. And come up in this tricep here. Refine that. Okay, so I have my arm on that side. And then what I'll do too, just to make it more, I guess interesting, I'll put these wraps around the fingers. So for now, just going to add these little line works in right here, and then right here on the forearm, I'm going to wrap that down that way, and that'll just hold in place for now. Okay, so something else I want to do is we really want to get the size in there. Okay, so we want that to kind of come out from his finger. So the way we can have him hold in, we can have it kind of come out from here and go back. Okay, so if I erase the inside, you'll be able to see that shape a little bit better. Okay, so we got the head of our sai here. Got that. Alright, and then the way that they're held, they kind of go back this way, and then they'll wrap around the finger like this. So we'll just take them out. And refine that. Okay, and then what I'll do is we'll kind of cut the top off right at the finger. So that we can have another one roll off the edge, and then the other one just kind of go back like that. So we still have the fingers there. Just kind of split though with the sai coming out on the side, and then I can put in the handle grips. Actually, let's make that a little bit longer. Let's come out here a little bit more. Just like that, okay? The rest of it is pretty much going to be blocked off by the hand. Way it goes back, so we'll just keep that there. I'm going to refine my muscle work right in here. Just like that, and then we're going to put in our straps. I shouldn't say straps, or wraps that are going around. Sorry, my pencil's sliding a little bit today. we're just going to continue to take those around. We want to change directions with the wraps on the thumb. Like that. Thicken up this line a little bit more just to show a split. Wraps in there on the hand like that. Let's come over here and refine out our leg muscles. Push that in on the thigh there. Maybe add a little bit right there to the muscle. Okay. Now, same thing, they have knee pads as well too. So what we'll do is we'll just draw this shape. Right here. Just refine that out. So that can be the knee pad, and we can draw like a little outside edge to it, like that. And of course we want the actual strap to go around, so I'm just going to clean up inside. And you know, now that I'm looking at this, and I'm apologizing, I think we'll leave the straps off the hand, just because it's going to be, I think, blending in too much with what we have. So if it doesn't erase very well, it's fine. Like, see how mine's still visible on there. Again, it's just part of art. It happens. But just erase it best of your ability. That way we can just have that little bit of separation from the finger. So I'm just going to bring those back. My thumb shape back in there. Okay, so we'll just leave that off. The wraps off on the hand. I will put in knuckle shape there on the hand as well. And the rest, let's go back and just kind of re-refine what we got in there. Okay, let's come back to the calf over here. Got our toes down here, so I'm going to draw that shape in. Refine that. Run that up to the leg. Okay. you haven't noticed, my head's more like the TMNT movie kind of design. So that's kind of what I'm going for here. At least for the way the face looks. Alright. So, now we can come out here. And we can bring out our shoulder muscles. So for now, we'll just kind of do that. And what we need to establish here is, again, that elbow pad that goes back. Kind of just bring that over. That'll just kind of fade into the background. I'm just going to clean up inside. Okay. And we'll pull this one over. So that way we'll see a little bit of it. Okay, so I'm going to come back over here. Fix that forearm in. A little bit of the hand here. Let's just bring that thigh out. Again, we have ourselves a knee pad that's going to go in here. So we can draw that shape in. I think we need to make this one a little bit thicker. So let's do this. Let's bring that up. Okay, then we'll come down and around. Just like that. And we'll have that wrap behind the calf there and back around the leg. See a little hint of it over there and right here. Okay, so now I can come back. Now I can come out here to my calf, and we can refine that like that there. Then we're going to come out and shape up that foot. More like that. Okay, bring this one out. Toe right over there. So we do need, just because the way I have his arm face, and we do need to bring the other side back in this way, just so we can see a little bit of it. The way I have his hand just kind of turned down. Okay, so now we need to kind of put a belt on him. So I'm going to come into this area here. too thick. I'm going to erase that line out. Okay. I'm going to come just outside of it and come in this way. Let's erase some of that out. Alright, so now I'm going to draw in the knot on the belt. Alright, and then go draw the little parts of the belt that get yanked on to tighten it up. Belt ends, if you will. Okay, so we'll have the belt kind of comes up into this spot, and then we'll have that go back like that. So we're just going to clean up this inside right in here. Okay, and then take that up. I don't know why my hand just flung way out there. But I'm just adding in these little line creases in here. Just to kind of give it a little bit more definition. Nothing too crazy. Okay. So now we have our body established. Now we just need to get our turtle shell, right? So let's kind of bring that out right here. This will be that under part. And we'll have that come out over here and go down. Okay. Then we want to hit up that ridge on the shell. So that farthest edge, just before we get to those rounded parts. Now on the other side over here, I am not going to see little to if any. So I'm just adding in some extra little crease lines here. Just to give it a little bit more detail to it. Okay. And then back here, I'm going to draw out my shell. Okay. Now down here towards the body, that same piece, because we want it to come down around the same area. Same piece is going to extend over there, and then we're going to see the tiniest bit of it right here. So I'm just going to fill that in black just to show that disparity. You know what? Let's just leave that alone. We'll just say we can't see it because the way he's turned. Bring that out this way. Again, I can add in a few more lines just for detail's sake. Okay, then we can bring that out. Just kind of thicken that up like that. Might be a little bit too big right there. Let's bring that back just a little bit. We're going to come this way with it and just go back behind the body that way. that up. Alright, I do want a tiny bit of the knot visible. And we'll have that go behind the back. Okay. And go like that. And we'll have another piece. Goes back around the head. And maybe drapes out that way across the front. Okay. So I'm going to take the inside of this shell just to give it some depth, and I'm going to color that in, just the inside part. Okay, and then we would need to do the same thing. Down over here. Just something seems off about that though. No. Maybe made the shell a little bit too big, probably. Probably should have brought it in closer. So let's do that. Let's come up here. Sorry for all the erasing today, guys, but you know, when you draw out of your head, sometimes you get you make more mistakes than you do if you're using a reference. Okay, so I'm going to use that right here, and we'll just say it came through the body down to that point. I'll also fix, you know, the things I just erased. Extra lines in there. Okay, that looks a lot better. Alright. I'm just going to darken that area up again around the eyes just so they stand out a little bit more. I'm also going to go around and do my usual thing of making it pop. So while we're doing that, again, I know I've probably been saying it in every video all week, but I really wanted to say thank you. We've grown to 120 some subscribers. I'm sure it's changed since the making of this video, but just really wanted to say that was awesome. I'm glad you guys are sticking around to learn. The only thing that I just really wish you guys could help me out is give me suggestions on things to draw for whether it's you know, these Fun Draw Friday videos, the Monday art lessons, Tiny Tuesdays, Digital Wednesdays, anything. Even for the time lapses, you could say, hey, I want to see a time lapse of you drawing, yeah, I don't know, you know, Black Panther or something, fully detailed, and I can do that. But without your help and commenting, I'm gonna have a little bit of just randomness, honestly. Just different art lessons and things that I feel like I'm in the mood to draw. So if you do have specific things that you want to do for whether it's Fun Draw Fridays, like maybe we could do like you know, swapping things or combination stuff, like combining Popeye with Superman, you know, whatever. Just shoot some ideas my way. YouTube's weird, won't let me do any polls or nothing to gauge what you want. unless you have like some outlandish number of subscribers, which is weird. I just don't get why I just can't do that, but that's here nor there. So yeah, y'all just help me out. If you want to see more content, you gotta let me know what you want. As far as, the things that you want to see, because if not, I'm just going to continue to just, randomly choose things to do that I feel like would be a good lesson or whatever. But that's really going to be helping me out if you guys can do that for me. So I'm just going to go and get all these negative spaces, so like where there's open air, I'm going to thicken up those outside lines as well, just so that, again, it pops in the places where it needs to pop. And like I said, this is, a my style version, and I just did this kind of out of my head, so it's not like perfect, but that's what I want you guys to understand, is when you create stuff, it does not have to be perfect. At least finish the project. Never just leave it incomplete because you don't like it. It's still practice when you draw it anyway. So make sure that you keep going with it. Okay, I'm going to hit up this negative space inside the arms over here. But yeah, drawing from your head can be a little challenging without references, but I wanted to push myself just a little bit today. Let's see if we could doing it without looking at like what Raphael actually looks like. Like I said, I remember little things from like the movies and childhood and watching the shows and stuff. But if I missed something on his design, let me know what I missed down in the comments. Okay, so we're almost done. We're just going to work our way around to the front. Debating whether I want to kind of like give him a little smirk, show his teeth a little bit, since Raphael usually has that kind of an attitude. A little bit cockiness. I think we just kind of have like a blank smile on him right now. When I get back up to the head, I should make a decision from there. I think we might just put that smile in it, like show some teeth maybe a little. So let's do that. Let's kind of bring that back. Like this. My eraser. So let's bring the mouth down. Break my pencil. Curve that around. And just kind of do the corner of the mouth here. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. We'll go with that. Okay. And I'm just going to refine a few more areas. And while I do that, again, if you like what you're seeing, I appreciate you stopping by. But like, share, subscribe, spread it around. If not, you just wanted to come by and try Raphael, that's cool too. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And thank you again for all the subscribers. We'll have a little giveaway here soon, so just be on the lookout. out for that. And shade in this area down here. So I hope you learned something. I should be getting a new camera and microphone here soon. That'll help in the future. But like I said, I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun. Until next time, keep sketching, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye.